Hi everyone, my name is Sierra Lacombe. I am taking this leadership course online through NATE. I am a CrossFit Level 1 trainer in the city, and I am an Olympic weightlifting athlete with Farm Strong Athletics, also through Edmonton. I have a background in ballet. I did it for 15 years, so I have an extensive sports background, and I love the fact that I am in school to be a personal trainer. I guess coaching and teaching dance for most of my life, so coming into this course I thought I knew a lot about leadership and that I already had a very, very strong, grasp of the concept. Also, I believed that leadership was some sort of lofty term that got thrown around and everybody used in a different way, and I didn't really quite understand what leadership meant to me, not only as a coach and a leader in group settings, but I guess on a day-to-day basis. I didn't really think of leadership as something that you could use in your daily life, only as in, a coaching or a group setting. So that was something new that I learned, and this course really just helped me expand my knowledge of myself and how I relate to others. So it was really beneficial in that regard. When I began the course, I was honestly a little afraid of what we were going to have to do because I thought that it was all going to be, fluffy stuff, reading lots of personality quizzes and lofty terms, but I was really surprised, and I actually learned a lot more about leadership than I ever knew even existed. For example, just how complex the whole concept of leadership can be, and how within different roles in your life, the leadership and the leadership qualities that you use are very different and can be applied in different ways to, better suit your situation. I also learned that everyone, even though they have different personalities, can lead and use their leadership skills in different ways that are very beneficial and that can relate to different people. So, for example, myself, I'm a very quiet person. So leading, I need to be a little bit more conscious of how I present myself and relate to people in a group setting so that the concepts I want to relay to my clients are properly understood. The next concept that really hit home to me was articulating a vision to our clients. So when I first saw the chapter on presenting a vision to others, the Martin Luther King speech definitely popped out at me because that is something I would before have thought that is how you articulate a vision. You give a speech, you're outright, you're very distinct in what you say. It's a vision, you're relating it to people, and it's very black and white. But what I learned from that chapter and what I learned about myself is that articulating a vision does not necessarily have to be that, black and white. For me, my personality, I'm a very quiet, very, introverted person, and I prefer to listen as opposed to be the first one to talk in a situation. So for me, articulating my vision happens by leading through examples. So presenting myself in a professional manner, talking about how I do healthy habits every day, like taking the stairs, drinking lots of water, living the lifestyle that I want my clients to live as well. So articulating a vision doesn't necessarily have to be, this is what I want you to do, and you have to do this in order to be a better person. It's living my life with passion and showing my clients that I can be happy, presentable, relatable, and just being human, and showing them that living a healthy lifestyle is a choice, but can also be happy and fun and very reachable for all of the clients. One of the most important things this course has taught me is that different personalities need to understand their own strengths and weaknesses in order to be the most efficient and best leader that they can be. So for myself, I'm a very quiet person. I tend to recharge my batteries when I'm alone. And if I'm around people all day, I just need an hour or two by myself, taking a chill pill, just being by myself and really recharging. So for me, when I'm around clients all day, I need to consciously make the decision to be on and to be engaged and to be present with them in order to give the most of myself and to make the sessions the most productive that they can be. So for me, when I approach a client, I need to decide that this is my hour, I am with them, I am present to give them exactly what they need in order to be the best leader I can be, the best coach I can be, and to give them my full attention. And that's really important because when I do make that decision, I'm very approachable, very relatable, I can help them in whatever way they need, and I can be very engaging and energetic. But making that decision is, I guess, the most important part for me as a person, because I need to understand that my personality likes to take a back seat and listen. So it's important for me to step my game up so that I can be the most engaging leader that I can be. Another chapter that really resonated with me was the decision-making chapter. Before I started the course, and I didn't even realize this until I read that chapter and saw some of the examples, was that I was actually quite self-centered, and most of the decisions that I made in my life, whether they were school-related or socially related, would always benefit me in some way. So if I chose to skip a party because I was feeling down, or if I chose to reschedule with a client because I wanted more sleep because my training was hard the day before. Those were all decisions that I thought were in my best interest because they benefited me. But in actuality, they were hindering my social environment, I guess, and as well as my career. So I've made the change in my life to always look at a situation and say, how is this benefiting my clients? And how are these decisions impacting the way that other people see me? Because in the personal training and coaching world, it's such a small environment that every decision and every chance that we have to market ourselves and network is extremely important. So I no longer skip social events, and when I go, I make sure that I have fun, but I'm also looking to see how people see me in a professional light. Looking to make those networking connections. And when I'm working with clients, making decisions based on their benefit and how it works to improve their lives and their lifestyles, and sacrificing some of my time, some of my sleep, some of my preferences in order to better serve them. Because in the long run, this is my career, and I want to make sure that my clients are as comfortable as possible, which may necessarily mean that I may not always be the most rested or the most comfortable, but it'll help me make me a better trainer and a better coach for my clients. So to conclude, I would like to finish with my leadership philosophy. I believe that leaders empower and guide their followers, or their clients in our case, almost effortlessly and seamlessly. So it shouldn't be an outright kind of forced vision. They should live it every day and show that their followers exactly what they want to accomplish in their lives, what their vision and their beliefs are, through their actions and through their beliefs. As well, great leaders always put others before themselves, and they're constantly thinking about how they can better relate to their followers and better relay information to the people that they wish to reach. As well, great leaders are always hopeful. So not only are they hopeful that their clients or their followers will develop and become better people over time, but they're hopeful that the world is a wonderful place and that they can, in somehow, some way, even in small ways, benefit it every day.